There are many important qualities that can contribute to a person's achievement and happiness. But there is only one quality for long term success in all aspects of life, that is self discipline. Whether in terms of your diet, fitness, work ethic, or relationship, self discipline is the number one trait needed to accomplish goal, lead a healthy lifestyle, and ultimately be happy. Self discipline, according to Brian Tracy, is the ability to make yourself do what you should do, when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. Self discipline is the ability to push forward, stay motivated, and take action, regardless of how you are feeling physically or mentally. You are showing it when you intentionally choose to pursue something better for yourself, and you do it in spite of factors like distraction, hard work, or unfavorable odds. One study discovered that people with self control are happier than those without. It shows the self disciplined subject were more capable of dealing with goal conflicts. These people spend less time debating whether to indulge in behavior detrimental to their health and were able to make positive decisions more easily. The self disciplined did not allow their choices to be dictated by impulses or feelings. Instead, they made informed, rational decisions on a daily basis without feeling overly stressed or upset. Self discipline is the key to success in life. You cannot succeed in life without it. Successful people will always suggest you to stay disciplined. Self discipline helps you to become unstoppable force of energy to reach greatest level in your life. It is easy to do something when you feel like it. It's when you don't feel like it and you force yourself to do it anyway that you move your life and career onto the fast track. For instance, it's what pushes you to do high quality work even when you don't feel like it. It gives you the strength to stay professional with your clients or boss even when you are ready to throw in the towel. It helps you stick with and achieve top goals that you set for yourself. Self discipline also enables you to keep going through to great success despite what others might see as seemingly unsurmountable odds. Talking of this, I remember the story of the tiny frog. There once was a bunch of tiny frogs who got together to arrange a competition to reach to the top of the highest tower in town. As the date for the competition was announced, the news spread everywhere and crowd in large numbers gathered around the tower to see this interesting competition and cheer on the contestants. The crowd did not really believe of these little frogs were going to make it to the top of the tower. Yet they were curious. The competition began, the frogs quickly started to ascend, and the crowd cheered. As a few moments passed, someone from the crowd shouted, "Not a chance that they will succeed. The tower is too high." As the competition continued, some of the tiny frogs began collapsing. One by one, tired, exhausted, but the race continued. As those who still had the fight left passionately continued to climb higher and higher. In the excitement and anxiety, the crowd continued to yell, "It is too difficult. No one will make it." More tiny frogs got tired and gave up. They all continued to give up one by one until there was only one little frog left in the competition, who continued to climb higher and higher. This one won't give up. This one tiny frog, who after a big effort was the only one who reached the top. This soul was winner. He made it. He got the glory. Naturally, everyone wanted to know how this one tiny frog managed to pull it off when every other contestant gave up. Everybody wanted to know how this tiny frog had found the strength to reach this goal that everyone else thought it was impossible. So they questioned. It turned out that the winner was deaf. So be deaf, be self disciplined when people tell you that you cannot fulfill your dreams and goals. Focus on your goal and march with confidence. Studies have shown that students with a high degree of self confidence, or rather self discipline, retained more knowledge than those without self discipline. Additionally, researchers discovered that students with strong self discipline were more careful in their tasks, which improved their performance. As a child, we were more self disciplined. Just think, how long did it take you to learn to walk? Or how many weeks and months did you struggle to stand upright? How many bruises did you get from falling down? And how many times did you pick yourself up and try again? You learned to walk because as a toddler, you became obsessed with learning to walk. You were determined to learn, no matter how hard it was first or how long it was going to take. Every step you took was a small victory, and every time you fell down, it was just an excuse to start all over. Children are naturally self disciplined because the children believe that everything is possible. Children don't say that I cannot do it. Children say I want to do it. When you want something badly enough and when you believe in it strongly enough, self discipline will get it for you. Self discipline is the most powerful tool you own for bridging the gap between wishful thinking and real fulfillment. Without it, you can only stare like the window shopper at the good things of life and shrug and move on. You can have those good things by developing the self discipline to achieve them. Now, the big question is how? Begin by choosing just one goal that you want to focus on to develop your self discipline. For instance, perhaps you want to start exercising every morning, or you want to read one book a week to enhance your skills. You could even practice self discipline on very small goals, such as concentrating on a piece of work for an hour without distraction or avoiding snacks for entire one day. Always remember, starting small is the best way to start developing self confidence. As your discipline gets stronger, you can spread the focus to more areas of your life. So decide exactly what it is you want in each part of your life. Become a meaningful specific rather than a wandering generality. Make sure that the goal is written down clearly and in detail. It should be SMART, that is, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. And you should break the goal down into smaller sub goals where you can. Once you have chosen a goal, list the reasons why you want to achieve it. Try to express this reason in a positive way. As William Shakespeare said, strong reasons make strong actions. When you list the reasons why you want to achieve something, you will find it much easier to get the job done. Now, you need to identify the obstacle that you will likely face when working towards your goal and devise a strategy for overcoming each one. Often, our self discipline crumbles because we haven't identified the obstacle that we will face achieving our goals and we haven't developed the strategy to overcome them. When we are developing self discipline, we are often trying to break a bad habit and replace it with something more productive. Once you have resolved to stop, identify a new behavior that you can engage in when you need a quick break. This behavior will help support your goal and strengthen your self discipline instead of leaving you with nothing to do on your break. As you work on your self discipline, pay attention to how you are feeling as it develops and strengthens. You might feel free, happy, proud, and energized. Always monitor your progress by writing down your self discipline goals, which reinforces the positive changes that you are implementing in your life and gives you a record that you can look back on to see the progress that you have made. Always remember, to achieve something, we need to pay the price, and that price is self discipline. Self discipline is an essential quality and it's a key differentiation or differentiator between people who are successful in life and those who aren't. Make sure that you develop it. Thank you.